Paris is a city that needs no introduction. It is one of the most visited cities in the world, known for its stunning architecture, world-class museums, romantic ambiance, and exquisite cuisine. Here are the top 10 tourism destinations in Paris. 1. Eiffel Tower. No trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the Eiffel Tower, one of the world's most iconic landmarks. Visitors can take an elevator to the top for breathtaking views of the city, or enjoy a picnic in the Champs-Élysées at the foot of the tower. The Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, has a fascinating history. It was built in the late 19th century as the centerpiece of the 1889 World's Fair, which celebrated the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. The tower was designed by Gustave Eiffel, a French engineer and architect, and his team of engineers and designers. Eiffel's design was chosen from among over 100 entries in a competition to create a tower for the World's Fair. His plan was for a tower made of wrought iron, which would be the tallest structure in the world at the time. The tower would be 300 meters, 984 feet, tall, with 3 levels for visitors to enjoy the views of the city. Construction of the tower began in 1887 and took 2 years to complete. Over 300 workers were involved in the construction, which was a major feat of engineering for the time. The tower was built using over 18,000 pieces of wrought iron, which were carefully assembled using bolts and rivets. The Eiffel Tower was met with some controversy when it was first built. Some Parisians felt that the tower was an eyesore and a symbol of the city's industrialization, while others saw it as a masterpiece of engineering and a source of national pride. However, over time the tower became a beloved symbol of Paris and a popular destination for tourists. Today, the Eiffel Tower remains one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world, with millions of visitors each year. Visitors can take an elevator to the top for stunning views of the city, dine in the tower's restaurants, or simply enjoy a picnic on the Champs-Élysées at the foot of the tower. The Eiffel Tower is not just a monument, but also a testament to human ingenuity and innovation, and a symbol of the beauty and romance of Paris. 2. Louvre Museum. The Louvre is one of the largest and most famous museums in the world, home to masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Winged Victory of Samothrace. Visitors can spend hours exploring the galleries and admiring the art. The Louvre Museum, located in the heart of Paris, is one of the most famous museums in the world, with a collection of over 35,000 works of art spanning over 9,000 years of history. The museum was originally a royal palace, built in the 12th century by King Philip II, and was later expanded and renovated by various monarchs. The Louvre became a public museum in 1793, during the French Revolution, when the royal collections were opened up to the public. Since then, the museum has been constantly expanding its collection, adding works from all over the world, and is now home to some of the most famous works of art in history, including the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. The Louvre is divided into 8 departments, each dedicated to a different time period or civilization, from ancient Egypt to modern art. The museum's collections include sculptures, paintings, decorative arts, and archaeological artifacts, among others. One of the most famous and visited sections of the museum is the Renaissance Painting Gallery, which includes works by artists such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Another popular section is the Ancient Egyptian Gallery, which features artifacts from the time of the pharaohs, including mummies, sarcophagi, and hieroglyphics. The Louvre is not just a museum, but also an architectural masterpiece. The famous glass pyramid, designed by architect I.M. Pei, was added to the courtyard of the Louvre in 1989 and has become an iconic symbol of the museum. Despite its popularity, the Louvre has faced some challenges over the years. In 2019, the museum was forced to close for a day due to overcrowding, and it has also faced criticism over its handling of colonial-era artifacts. Overall, the Louvre Museum is a treasure trove of art and history, and a must-visit destination for anyone interested in culture and the arts. Its vast collection and stunning architecture make it one of the most famous and beloved museums in the world. 3. Notre-Dame Cathedral. This Gothic masterpiece on the Île de la Cité is one of Paris's most famous landmarks. Visitors can admire the intricate stonework, climb the towers for a panoramic view of the city, or attend a mass or concert. Notre-Dame Cathedral is one of the most famous and iconic landmarks in Paris, France. The cathedral, which is located on the Île de la Cité, a small island in the Seine River, was built over the course of 200 years, from the 12th to the 14th centuries. The cathedral is known for its Gothic architecture, including its iconic flying buttresses, stained glass windows, and intricately carved stone facade. It has been the site of many significant events in French history, including the coronation of Napoleon Bonaparte and the beatification of Joan of Arc. On April 15, 2019, a devastating fire broke out in the cathedral, causing significant damage to the building. The fire destroyed the cathedral's roof and spire, and caused extensive damage to the interior. However, due to the quick action of firefighters, much of the cathedral's structure and artwork was saved. The restoration of Notre-Dame Cathedral has been a major undertaking, with experts and craftsmen working to rebuild and repair the damaged parts of the cathedral. The French government has committed to restoring the cathedral to its former glory, and has launched an international fundraising campaign to support the effort. Despite the damage caused by the fire, Notre-Dame Cathedral remains a symbol of French history and culture, and a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and ingenuity. The cathedral is a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year, and is also an important religious site for Catholics around the world. 4. Musée d'Orsay. Housed in a former train station, the Musée d'Orsay is home to a collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art, including works by Monet, Van Gogh, and Renoir. Visitors can admire the art and architecture, and enjoy a meal or a coffee in the museum's café. The Musée d'Orsay is a museum located in the heart of Paris, France, on the left bank of the Seine River. It is housed in a former railway station, the Gare d'Orsay, which was built in the late 19th century. The museum is dedicated to the art of the 19th and early 20th centuries, and its collection includes works by some of the most famous artists of the era, including Vincent van Gogh, Claude Monet, Auguste Renoir, and Edgar Degas. The museum's collection also includes decorative arts, sculpture, and photography. The Musée d'Orsay opened to the public in 1986, after a major renovation and restoration of the Gare d'Orsay. The museum has since become one of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris, attracting millions of visitors each year. One of the most famous and beloved works in the Musée d'Orsay's collection is Van Gogh's Starry Night over the Rhône, a stunning depiction of the night sky over the Rhône River. Other highlights of the collection include Monet's Water Lilies, Renoir's Dance at Le Moulin de la Galette, and Degas' Little Dancer aged 14. The museum is also known for its impressive collection of decorative arts, which includes furniture, ceramics, and glassware from the Art Nouveau and Art Deco periods. The museum's restaurant, located in the former ballroom of the Gare d'Orsay, is also a popular destination, offering stunning views of the Seine River and the surrounding city. In addition to its permanent collection, the Musée d'Orsay also hosts a variety of temporary exhibitions throughout the year, showcasing the work of contemporary artists and exploring various themes related to the art of the 19th and 20th centuries. Overall, the Musée d'Orsay is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in the art and culture of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Its stunning collection and beautiful setting make it one of the most unique and beloved museums in the world. 5. Montmartre. This picturesque hilltop village in the north of Paris is known for its bohemian ambiance, cobblestone streets, and artist studios. Visitors can climb the stairs to the top of the hill for panoramic views of the city, visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, or explore the many cafes, boutiques, and galleries. Montmartre is a hill in the north of Paris, France, and also the name of the neighborhood that surrounds it. Montmartre has a long and storied history, and has been associated with artists, writers, and bohemians for more than a century. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Montmartre was a hub of artistic activity, with painters, writers, and musicians flocking to the neighborhood to live and work. Artists like Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, Vincent van Gogh, and Pablo Picasso all spent time in Montmartre, and many of their works were inspired by the neighborhood's colorful characters and lively streets. One of the most famous landmarks in Montmartre is the Basilique du Sacré-Cœur, a stunning white church that sits atop the hill and offers panoramic views of the city. The church was built in the late 19th century as a symbol of national reconciliation following the Franco-Prussian War, and is now one of the most popular tourist attractions in Paris. Another popular attraction in Montmartre is the Moulin Rouge, a famous cabaret that has been in operation since the late 19th century. The Moulin Rouge is known for its elaborate shows, which feature dancers, singers, and acrobats, as well as its iconic red windmill, which has become a symbol of the neighborhood. Montmartre is also known for its vibrant nightlife, with numerous bars, clubs, and restaurants lining the streets. Visitors can sample traditional French cuisine, enjoy live music performances, and soak up the bohemian atmosphere that has made Montmartre a favorite destination for artists and creatives for over a century. Despite its popularity with tourists, Montmartre has managed to retain much of its charm and character over the years, and remains a beloved neighborhood for locals and visitors alike. Whether you're interested in art, history, or simply soaking up the vibrant atmosphere of one of Paris's most iconic neighborhoods, Montmartre is definitely worth a visit. 6. Champs-Élysées. This famous boulevard in the heart of Paris is known for its luxury shops, theaters, and restaurants. Visitors can stroll down the avenue, admire the Arc de Triomphe, or enjoy a meal or a drink at one of the many cafes and bars. The Champs-Élysées is a world-famous avenue in Paris, France, located in the 8th arrondissement. It stretches for 1.9 kilometers, 1.2 miles, from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe, and is lined with shops, cafes, and iconic Parisian landmarks. Originally designed in the 17th century as a garden promenade, the Champs-Élysées was transformed into a grand avenue in the 19th century, under the direction of Baron Haussmann, the prefect of the Seine. Haussmann's plan was to create a grand boulevard that would serve as a showcase for the city's finest architecture, and the Champs-Élysées became the crown jewel of his urban design project. Today, the Champs-Élysées is one of the most famous avenues in the world, and is known for its luxury shopping, fine dining, and beautiful architecture. Some of the most iconic landmarks along the avenue include the Arc de Triomphe, a monument to France's military victories and a symbol of the city's grandeur; the Grand Palais and Petit Palais, two magnificent buildings that house some of the city's most important cultural institutions; and the Place de la Concorde, an expansive public square that features a beautiful fountain and statues. The Champs-Élysées is also famous for its annual events, including the Bastille Day Military Parade, which takes place each year on July 14 and features a procession of military troops and vehicles, and the Tour de France, the world-renowned cycling race that concludes with a dramatic finish along the avenue. Despite its popularity, the Champs-Élysées has also faced criticism over the years for its commercialization and lack of charm. In recent years, city officials have launched initiatives to revitalize the avenue, including plans to reduce traffic and make it more pedestrian-friendly, as well as efforts to promote sustainable tourism and cultural events. Despite the challenges, the Champs-Élysées remains one of the most iconic destinations in Paris, and is a must-see for anyone visiting the city. Whether you're interested in shopping, dining, or simply soaking up the atmosphere of one of the world's most famous avenues, the Champs-Élysées is sure to leave a lasting impression. 10. Catacombs. This underground ossuary in the south of Paris is both macabre and fascinating. Visitors can explore the winding tunnels lined with skulls and bones, and learn about the history and significance of the catacombs. The Catacombs of Paris is an underground ossuary located in the 14th arrondissement of Paris, France. It is a network of tunnels and rooms that house the remains of more than 6 million people. The catacombs were created in the late 18th century in response to the overcrowding of Parisian cemeteries. At the time, the city's graveyards were filled to capacity and were spreading disease. In an effort to solve this problem, the decision was made to move the remains of the dead to the abandoned quarries that lay beneath the city. The process of transferring the bones from the cemeteries to the catacombs took several years and involved the creation of a complex system of tunnels and chambers. The bones were transported in carts and stacked in patterns to form walls, arches, and other decorative elements. Today, visitors to the catacombs can explore a small portion of the vast network of tunnels and view the macabre displays of human bones. The tour begins with a descent down a long spiral staircase, leading to a labyrinth of narrow passageways lined with skulls and bones arranged in intricate patterns. As visitors make their way through the tunnels, they can read inscriptions on the walls, some of which date back to the original creation of the catacombs. The tour also includes several chambers that showcase the remains of notable figures, such as the composer François Couperin and the French revolutionary leader Maximilien Robespierre. While the catacombs are a popular tourist destination, they also hold significant cultural and historical importance. The displays of human bones serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility and transience of human life, while the complex system of tunnels and chambers is a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the people who created it. Overall, the catacombs of Paris offer a unique and unforgettable experience for visitors to Paris. While the tour may not be suitable for all visitors, those who are interested in history, culture, and the macabre will find it to be a fascinating and thought-provoking destination.